Hey guys, and welcome to a new episode of Captain Industries. Captain Industries episode 36, and like you can probably very clearly see in this, there has been quite some transformations already in case of what has been dumped and what has not. Well, last episode we did these three as priority thing in the episode, because this is just the start of them though. But it's clear we have not got enough room in this little area for 6 of these. We just don't, because we have still need some room for this. Well, maybe we have enough room, maybe not. We're gonna see it anyways. Not this episode, next episode maybe the episode after that. Somewhere in the next 2 episodes we're gonna start planning them out and laying out the Steam recapturing thing, the salination program. Well, let's get another liftoff in the full speed. Oh, that's going fast. That's not safe. Okay, well, this has been progressing along very quickly. This went faster than I expected. I have let it run when I was not near my computer. So I know it's completely stable except for maybe the digging party of here may not be 100% stable, but because they can dig up limestone or iron, they have dug up some iron over here. Because, well, now I'm close enough to the coal and the iron that I can say I can start placing like bins down here to start the digging for the iron and the digging for the coal as soon as I've got this little ramp and all done. I've gotten close enough to that. I'm literally on the brink of touching. Oh, I am touching the gold and the limestone over here, so that's also done. I only need to dig out this little area of here, which has not been fully dug out yet. And then the only thing required still is to literally start moving here to try and dig it out and immediately start going to the iron and the copper and the coal and the limestone and the gold. So that's all. That's progressing very nicely. And also, while I'm of course having those teams digging up all that, I can of course just keep enlarging the island and deepening the crater. Because this is all the rock I've got. So as soon as I've through all this rock, I have to import it or rely on something completely different. But I hope I can get it in such a way that yeah, somehow we need to get a new ramp for the gold at some point. Somewhere, I don't know, because I want it very deep at some point, this entire crater, and I want to use this entire area here. So at some point the ramp for the gold needs to be somewhere else. The ramp was the fastest thing that was done here to dig up, so yeah, there's really something to think about still. But now you see this has been completely dumped in and is filled and is ready to receive some houses. This is not yet fully done, but it's pretty much ready to receive farms, new farms. As soon as this corner is done, I'm going to move this one on this top here, so I can dump in the dirt all the way through and move all the water catchers over to here. And of course the factory is also going to move. So yeah, there's still a lot of work to do here, but it's slowly moving along and there's a lot of projects going on at the same time. Also, I've laid out this area here for one mining control tower worth of area. This is the area for the actual factory or for more trees. Most likely the second one. Since if you look at this, yeah, the coal is very deep under the rocks. but it's reaching all the way over here, so there is going to be a problem with the trees in that regard, and of course the factory too. It's also here. It's very deep under the rock. We need to extend it like crazy still. Maybe like even 20 blocks or so out. It's crazy. Same for this. I don't know if maybe up to here is where all the floor will go. I need to dump this full too at some point. For now, because there's a nuclear reactor, I won't. But at some point it needs to be done. And that's rather sooner than later. Because they have almost run out of the initial digging line. Because the digging line was along here, all the way to here, and then back here. So they only had this little part left, which is almost dug out already. And now I've moved them over to the sides a bit more, so they have more to dig. For now, the iron is doing perfect, the copper is doing well. We have not... Oh, also I started to lower this down a little bit, since I saw that there is limestone in here that's a bit deeper. So I want to catch that along the way too, as much as possible. So yeah, that's pretty much where I am at the moment. So let's go for the houses first, and of course immediately start moving these things with the belts to the houses instead of by trucks. Since the less trucks we need, the better, in my opinion. And since there's 3 of them that I need the trucks, well, why not? Also, we can then move this one over there, so we have a shorter... Well, maybe not. Maybe we keep that one here. There's no problem with that one here. If we do it here, it's like almost as long as... Well, maybe move it up to here, so it's shorter and overall, but somewhere like that. And the same for the trash. Since that still needs to be transported by truck, I want to transport that by belt as soon as I can too, and that's over here. So we need to move the trash, the recyclables a bit over, and then move a belt with the trash. So yeah, that's future plans. The plans right now is to get the city going and to get most of it hooked up with belts and pipes. So let's start with this water pipe. This water pipe needs to go... Well, since you are going here, why not just pull you along like this? Okay, like this. And then this is where it's gonna be. So remove it up to there. And then select this pipe again. Let's see. This is how far it is. Okay, perfect. So build that. Then give you the priority out for now. Because from here we need to remove this part. Let's fill everything in. and build you up. The shortest way over there. You up, and then there's supposed to be something else. Like this. The houses themselves are supposed to be paused. Just some identical neighborhoods will be fine. And then move you out. Mostly temporarily, maybe permanently, I don't know. And then go to you, get some water facility. Oh no, that of course cannot be there. Um, cannot be swapped? Cannot. Dang it. And I have everything paused, since otherwise the water will go and we have no water going. That will be even worse. Going up. All the way past. Oh, past. Like this. Here. Down. Down there. And up there again. It's a long pipeline. Somewhere over here. Should be almost perfect. So build. Lucky enough, I can build all of them almost immediately. Should have enough parts for that. So okay, that's going. Nice, all have been built. So now there's no one living here, but there's now water going in. That's the most important one of this part of the build. Now we also need to take out the wastewater. Let's see, which one is that? This top one is which one we are looking for, I think. No, it was not. Was this little lower one? Right, if we do this, we end up being, yes, it is the correct one. Now we can remove you. move you, and move this. Go just as fine as before. Move this part out. Okay, before it completely fills up, take out the water. Okay, now this is also hooked up just fine. This can go. No, it cannot. Oh, well, it can. You just need one new one over here. So you can access this. Need to go here underneath and then deliver the filter media. That's working now. Let's place just one on each, two on each of these blocks. And then, because it's also for the healthcare, it's for the hospitals, just get one of these, one of these, and one of these. So let's see, where are these? Those are here. One of you, and one of you. So yes, that's there. The bottom one is not the one I have to move. Oh. All the way up there. No, there. Okay, now then this one needs to go here. Needs to be this orientation. And let's say just one over here. If we move this one, nice. There's one. There's two, and three. Okay, and then we're going to move there. I'm just concentrating a bit, so it's a bit more silent than I normally am. Because I'm normally also not that talkative. Okay, nice, that will be good. And which one is this? It's the lowest one of the three. That will be you. So, oh, they are on. Are they on the right orientation? Nope. Well, to make them, I'm just gonna you there, and then you there. Shorten you. You to move. House of appliances will be you. You will be house of goods. So let's build this. Okay. You will be upgraded though. You too. Nice. Oh, you don't have to bring anything in anymore. This will be full automatic. So you are also going to be turned off, turn off, and turn off. Now you're just going to use all what's inside of you in case of goods, and then we completely move over to you. For now, just be paused. Otherwise it's gonna take forever to empty these three. Not empties with a decent speed, otherwise it's going very slow. Oh, these are all already empty. So you are just gonna be like this. Then we have you. Okay, you're empty, you're empty. You're not yet empty. So you can also just be done like this. You almost, because it's all basically empty right now. 36, 35, 33. Okay, yeah, it's going fast. The rock is doing well. The food is next episode, or maybe next episode. It's gonna be fixed because we have no food for more people, even though we have double. Maybe no, we have more than double the amount of housing. We have a full extra line, more though than that. But let's start with saying we have double the amount of housing. Okay, you're empty, so let's remove you. We are literally cutting more and more off of the duties of the trucks, which is very good. The less the trucks have to do, the better. Since that also means that I can take more and more trucks out of the workforce and make them dumps or excavators to get this hell of a mess done. Oh my goodness, it's an absolute mess. Also, how was this? It has been like this forever, right? Why does it look even worse now than it used to be? Even though I literally have dug out some considerable amount of ore, and still it doesn't look that much better. Over here it does look better, but over there it does not. The amount of limestone over there, the amount of gold is just crazy. The amount of gold over here is pretty decent. The amount of iron is not even fun. The amount of copper is also not even fun. How am I ever going to get rid of all this iron and copper and limestone and gold in this entire series? I'm never going to get rid of it. I'm going to be able to get rid of it partially, but I'm never going to get rid of it. Also, maybe you guys have not seen it, but there is a stacker up here. I placed it for possibly like a bit of dirt or so I'm going to drop, but I don't know. Should I dump the dirt in here? Or whatever else I create? I don't know. I have no clue. Like, these stickers, they are fun, but what can you do with them? You cannot move them over like with a slider. So they're here with 200 a minute on driving speed, which is much slower than trucks. Because they drive in 5 days or so from here to there with 180, so it's almost 200. So they drive back and forth 2 times, it's 360 in this distance. It's they drop 360 to 420 to 450, a full belt worth of rock and other stuff in the ocean every month. That one only drops 200 a month. So yeah, that's the difference in the case of that part. What it plays. Also, this I need to remember to empty this regularly. Otherwise, this is going to back up like crazy. It is backed up like crazy. That's the problem. Because this was at 0. I paid no attention for a little while, and it's at 131. That's what I am annoyed about. So now I want this to be all built at some point though, because it looks horrible if it's not all built. At least get this side built. Oh, I can build everything. Oh, I'm not going to be able to be willing to get more people in my city right now. So I'm not gonna risk that some of them have completely built before I can pause them and cause like a homeless problem. I still could just do this. They're all buildable still. Well, that's the amount of house I totally can build. I have only one that does get built of all the houses. Look at this city. It looks crazy. This entire side is paused. These two are the final two of this side that are paused still. After those two are finished, or after I have more food basically, I'm going to finish those and pause them. This is the last bit. Also, let's check on this one. How much gold? 20,000 gold. Bit of iron ore. 28,000 limestone. Have I been digging that up and... doing that? Oh my goodness. They have been digging that up from this little piece of here. Thousands and thousands of limestone and gold. Wow, that's a pretty huge amount. Well, in case of amount of thing I can do in this episode, I think this is going to be a much shorter episode than normal. Normal is about an hour. This time it's going to be close to half an hour. I think we're going to slowly wrap this episode up, since, well, we're just preparing for the absolute expansion. That's still like 1 or 2 episodes away, or at least the time I normally spend between episodes away, and this is almost done over here. Then they're going to help over there, so maybe even next episode already somewhere, or well, you're gonna help here first, but after that there's not a lot of stuff to do anymore. Well, of course there's a lot of stuff to do since we need to rebuild everything over here, but over here already, but not for now. Now we just have to prepare for the power production, for the food production, the water for the food, the actual trench of here and all that. That's all gonna be big projects we are still busy with, and all going to be a separate episode. I'm not gonna focus on this, that, and this on the same time. I'm not going to do that. That's way too much. Also, it really shortens the amount of videos I can make about it also. So yeah, because normally you can make like, well, you can make like this episode, this entire corner, this entire corner episode, and this huge corner episode, and then this maybe even this maybe an episode and this episode, somewhere like that, somewhere in that or that area of thinking. But you can always do this as an episode. You can even see that. Just see some smokestacks or so going around. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this little episode where we were pretty much thinking ahead. Very good. I have seen that there's been a lot of progress in the platforms. See, there's not enough workers. Oh, there are. And that we can very soon start expanding the population and the power, which is gonna take up like 50% of the expanded population. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Please like and subscribe, and if you liked the episode then you're gonna back anyways, and leave a comment for suggestions and your thoughts. Bye bye.